Hello everybody and welcome back to our podcast. We're back with another one and we're going to go through, because we didn't do one last week, so we're going to go through the results from last weekend and this week. There's been loads of goals, loads of brilliant games, so we're going to start on last weekend's results and work our way from this week's results. Brighton 1, Southampton 1. I remember that game. I was at Harrogate filming that game. Not that game, obviously. I was filming the Harrogate matchday vlog. Obviously, I'm not going to go all the way over to Brighton to watch that. But it was Brighton 1, Southampton 1. Southampton did really well to get a point. And I think Brighton at the moment, they're doing quite well, but they need to pick up them points against the teams that are struggling. Don't get me wrong, Southampton aren't a bad side, but you should be really picking points up against Southampton. Brentford beat Leicester 4-1. Obviously, Ron this, I don't know how to say his name, from Man United, Ron Van Nistelrooy, I think that's how you say it, wasn't managing that game, and they got beat 4-1. I was a bit, because I think Leicester went 1-0 up as well, so it was a bit, it was a bit and it was at Brentford as well, so Brentford's always a tough place to go. Palace drew 1-1 with Newcastle at home. Forest beat Ipswich. Ipswich just need to Ipswich needs to focus on picking points up. Wolves getting beat 4-2. They need to start picking points up. Arsenal beat West Ham 5-2. There was seven. Getting it muddled up. 7 goals in the first half. Brilliant. 5-2. Unlucky for West Ham. Chelsea beating Aston Villa 3-0. I couldn't believe it. Villa thought they'd have put up a fight, but obviously they didn't. This is on Sunday. Man United beat Everton 4-0. And then Everton beat Wolves 4-0. How coincidence of the day. And then they've got to play Liverpool on tomorrow at 12:30. Tottenham dropped points against Fulham. Don't get me wrong, Fulham are a good side. Tottenham really should have won. And Liverpool beat Manchester City 2-0. Obviously, you might have all watched that game. But it was an absolutely fantastic game to watch. Palace versus Ipswich, that was 1-0 to Palace. I did watch that game. And I could have watched Leicester beat West Ham 3-1. But Palace, they needed that win, very desperate. Ipswich also need a win, but we'll see coming into this weekend if they can pick up anything. Leicester 3-1. Brilliant win. Loads of goals. And I think if they can keep this up, Leicester, they've got no problem with going down. Everton 4-0 against Wolves. That is the result that they needed. Everton 4-0. Brilliant. Bounce back. Manchester City also bouncing back 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. Newcastle getting 3 goals. And also Liverpool getting 3 goals. To make it 3-3. What a cracking game. I watched it. It was absolutely brilliant. Mo Salah's just another class. Absolutely fantastic. Chelsea smashed Southampton 5-1. Arsenal beat Manchester United 2-0. Unfortunately, Man United are playing better football though. Very good football. Better than under Eric Ten Hag. Aston Villa beating Brentford 3-1. Last night's results were Fulham 3, Brighton 1. Brighton again dropping more points. And Fulham gaining more points. And the last game last night was Bournemouth v Tottenham. And Tottenham again dropping points. So tomorrow through to the 9th, that is Saturday through to the Monday, I'm going to be going through my predictions. I'm just going to do wins, no score predictions. I'm just going to see who's going to win. Starting with the classic Merseyside derby, Everton versus Liverpool. You never know. Everton won last season at Goodison, and Liverpool so far doing really well. Dropping points against Newcastle was very unlucky. I'm going to go for a Liverpool win. Aston Villa v Southampton. This should be a walk in the park for Villa. Villa are going to win this one. Brentford v Newcastle. This could be a very good game, Brentford obviously getting beat to Villa. Newcastle drawing against Liverpool. I'm going to go for a Newcastle win. I was edging to a draw only because Brentford are at home, but I'm edging to a Newcastle win. Palace v City. I think Palace will put up a good performance, but Man City will still win the game. Manchester United v Nottingham Forest. Yet again, I think Forest will put up a good performance, but I think Man United will just be too good for them. This will be a brilliant game. Fulham versus Arsenal. I'm just going to edge Arsenal, but I think Fulham will play really well. Ipswich versus Bournemouth. I'm gonna go for a draw for this one. I can see Ipswich pulling something out the bag miraculously. I don't know if that was a word, but I'm using it anyway. Leicester versus Brighton. I'm gonna go for Leicester. They're at home. Form 3-1 against West Ham. I think they'll start to pull things back. Tottenham v Chelsea. Now this always has goals. I'm gonna go for a draw. I think both sides will play really well, but I'm gonna go for a draw. And West Ham versus Wolves. I'm also gonna go for a draw. Going back onto the Everton-Liverpool game, combined 11, Everton v Liverpool in the Premier League, 12:30 tomorrow morning. Should be a cracking game of football. I'm going to go through combined 11, keeper all the way down to the manager. In goal, I've gone for Kelleher. I was going to go for Pickford, but Kelleher's just really impressed with this season. So he's going in goal. Robertson, I've gone for left back. He's starting to get his form up now. He's playing really well. The two defenders are Brentford and Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk's just another class. And so is Brentford. I was going to put Konate in, but he's out injured. Right back, Connor Bradley's out. So it's between Young or Trent. I think Young's just a bit too old. Do you like that? Young. Ashley Young is a bit too old. No, okay. And Trent, just another class. He could be going at the end of the season as well as Van Dijk. But I've gone for Trent. He's been playing really well this season, so I've gone for Trent. Midfielder, Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister and Malanga. Malanga from Everton really impressed me the other night. Really good player. I was going to put Decore in front of McAllister, but I thought McAllister's just had a better season than Decore. Gravenberch, exceptional football player. He was a little bit off it on Wednesday night, but he's just played really well all season. Now, the front three, I've gone for Salah. He's the best player in the world. How can't you put him in? And then, Salah's on the right. On the left is Gakpo or Diaz, right? And I was thinking, if I put Gakpo on the left, I'll put Calvert-Lewin up top. But if I put Diaz on the left, I'll put Gakpo up top. You can decide on this one. This is for you viewers. Gakpo on the left, or Diaz on the left, or Calvert-Lewin up front, or Gakpo up front. You choose. And then the manager is going to have to be Arne Slot. Just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. And Sean Dyche, he's done a little bit wrong, obviously. He needs to climb up more in the table, but don't get me wrong, he's a good manager. I don't fault him, but he's not better than Slot, sorry, but it's just how it goes. Contracts at Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk is coming out of contract at the end of the season, as well as two others, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk, I would definitely keep. You won't get another replacement better than him. What I was thinking is keep Konate, but get rid of Quansah as well. I wouldn't say get rid of him, but I'd loan him out, and then bring in Matt Gay from Palace. He's not a better replacement, but he's a good replacement. But we'll see if they put an offer, give him his contract. My opinion, I would definitely keep Virgil van Dijk 100%. He's just such a key player for Liverpool. He's one out of the three key players for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I wouldn't mind if he left, because we've got Conor Bradley who's waiting to get in that starting 11 every single game. Obviously he's injured now. Trent might be playing more games for Liverpool now. It would if he went. I don't know if we'll be able to get a replacement. I think we would, but we'd have to spend a lot of money. And it'd be a bit annoying because he's a Liverpudlian proper Scouser. That's another reason why it's a bit annoying that he'd leave. Conor Bradley, that's why I'm thinking if he leaves I'm not bothered, because we've got Conor Bradley, brilliant wing back, absolutely phenomenal, absolutely brilliant. And I think if we do end up keeping Trent, it's a bit of a bonus because we've got always a replacement. If Conor Bradley gets injured, or if Trent gets injured, we could put Bradley in there. So we've always got that swap. But if out the three, Van Dijk, Trent and Salah, which we'll get onto in a moment, I would get rid of Trent out them three. Because I wouldn't mind if he left, but it would be still a massive loss. Still a brilliant player. He's been at the club for ages, about 8-9 years. Absolutely brilliant. Salah, I would keep 100%. You'd be daft to get rid of him. He's no replacement. Salah at the moment is the best player in the world. You can't get rid of him. He scored 2 goals on Wednesday night, got an assist. He scored on Sunday, got an assist. He's just an absolute gem. I think that's in goal and assists combined, that he's done that in 37 consecutive Premier League games. Absolutely phenomenal. Mohamed Salah this season, well, since he's been at the club and this season, but based on this season, he's just another player. He's so good. He had his off season last season, the season before, but now he's come back, he's shaved all his hair off, and he's absolutely brilliant. He's just incredible. Leading goal scorer past Erling Haaland. I do think Mo Salah is not. You just can't replace him. You'd be daft to get rid of him. And I think if we did get rid of him, you're never going to get a replacement. And I think we'd struggle without him 100%. So yeah, get your comments in the comment box. What you think about them contracts and what you think and who should go and what. That'd be much appreciated. Predictions. Well, it's not mid-season, but we're coming up to Christmas. I'm going to do my predictions. These are my second predictions of the season. I'm going to do another lot in March, April, May. No, probably doing the start of March, the last ones. These are my second lot of predictions. Relegated. These are the teams that will get relegated. 20th place will be Southampton. They're just not picking up points. I do feel a little bit sorry for them, to be honest. As well as Ipswich. They're not picking up many points, but when they are, they're vital because they pick points up against Tottenham away from home, Manchester United at home, and then you get beat to Palace, who have been struggling as well at home. But yeah, Ipswich will go down, then they just can't pick up any points. Like Wolves, all them 3 teams can't pick up points, and when they do, they can't get into the rhythm and habit of picking up points. Wolves against West Ham on Monday night, they need to pick up points. Ipswich against Bournemouth, yes, it'll be a tough game, but still you're at home, you've got the crowd behind you, you need to go in there with a little bit of fight, win the game, even get a point is still good. Southampton, I can't remember who you've got, I literally read it out, but you need to get points at home as well. Away at home, you need to pick up points. I know it's really hard, but still you do need to pick up points. 5th and 6th in the league are going to be Man United in 6th, Aston Villa in 5th. Man United are going to climb up that table with Ruben Amorim. 2-0 against Arsenal, 2 goals conceded from the corner. See, Arsenal are just sublime with corners. They couldn't do anything. Man United were unlucky to lose that game, but they could have played a little bit better. But they're playing better under Amorim. Under Ten Hag, they weren't playing as good. Now Amorim's got them playing some decent football and enjoyable football that you'd want to watch. As well as Villa, Unai Emery is keeping them up there in the top 7. I think they need to stay 5th or 6th this season. It'd be brilliant to see him come 4th, obviously, again. But I'm going to go for 5th for Villa, 6th for United. 4th is going to be Chelsea. They've impressed me so much this season. I didn't even mention them in the top 4. I think I mentioned Man United or Tottenham. But Chelsea, I just didn't think they'd do well. Bought in loads of players, spent loads of money. Didn't play well last season, didn't play well the season before that. And this season, the players are gelling together. You got Madueke who's scoring. Palmer is always getting goal contributions. You've got Sanchez in goal, who's quite a good keeper. Cucurella, who just needs to cut all of his hair off. If you didn't see that challenge of the night, just ridiculous. He pulled his hair back. Don't know, if you watch it on the highlights, see what you think. But yeah, Chelsea are really good this season. I would like them, well, I wouldn't like them, but it'd be brilliant for them to get top 4. 3rd is going to be Man City. They've had such a downfall. I don't think they'll be able to pull it back with how Arsenal and Liverpool, their form at the moment is brilliant. Liverpool have to lose 4 games. Arsenal have to lose 5 games. I mean, and City will probably win loads of games, but they'll drop more points. Rodri's out. De Bruyne's picking up at his best. Haaland's off it. Bernardo Silva is quite good. Well, he's a brilliant player, but this season he's just off it. Foden's off it. Grealish just lays on the floor. Gundogan, I don't know why he came back. I'm not saying he's too old, but you just can't bring a player back who used to be absolutely brilliant. You've let him go to Barca. You brought him back, and he's just not the same player as he was. So they need Rodri back desperately. I think the best player that they've got is probably Ake. Walker's off it as well. Walker's really off it. Ake, Akanji, I would say De Bruyne's in there, and Bernardo Silva. They're 4 best players. 2nd, I've gone for Arsenal. I think Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool will be close, like I say, at the start of the season. All 3 of them will be close, but I'll put them in different positions. I swap Liverpool and City round. But I think it'll be really close. Arsenal, I think you know who I'll put first, but Arsenal will come 2nd. They're going to do it again. 2nd, unfortunately for you lot. Gunners, I think you'll come 2nd. With Liverpool in 1st, I just think Liverpool, you're just another class. Arne Slot's come in. I didn't think they'd do as well as I expected, because the first 5 games, absolutely relentless, absolutely brilliant. Salah, back at his old style, absolutely brilliant. Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, McAllister, Gravenberch has got a new body. He's absolutely brilliant. How he plays, it's ridiculous. He's so good on the ball, off the ball. He's just phenomenal. Kelleher's come in to replace Alisson with his injury. He's been phenomenal in the past 2 to 3 weeks. Obviously that mistake on Wednesday night, which that's the first mistake he's done this season. But he should be really getting to the ball. But Van Dijk, Trent and Salah, like I say, they are nearly out of contract. Salah needs that money. He needs the money, and you need to keep him. He's just such a brilliant player, and you can't get rid of him. And yeah, top scorer is going to be Mo Salah. He is going to keep scoring. He could be up there for leading assists as well, but he's absolutely phenomenal. Mo Salah is just another class. Get your comments in what you think down below. Get your predictions in the comments as well for this weekend and for the league table as well. That'd be much appreciated. Do like and subscribe. More football, more content coming out. December, it's going to be brilliant. Please subscribe. We're nearly at 900. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.